Alright guys, we're going to hop in and talk about stat growth and how you can increase your stats on a weekly setup. So the best way to functionally, or I guess I wouldn't say functionally, the best way to optimize everything out of your account to do it for free and increase your stats on a weekly or just even bi-weekly or monthly, however you want to set up your growth to be. I set them up pretty much for the events myself. They seems like they've altered the ticket event, so I might alter things as well. But what I do on every other week, or the times that we are not in KVK, Blood War, UAC, player versus player events, I put myself in the passive mode, which means I change war talents. We either go all balanced or economy for more resources. When I switch it to this, I'm focusing on, right now we just got a KVK, so healing and troop training capacity speed up. And I'm also getting trap builder stuff. I'm getting stamina. I can attack more beast. Hitting beast is daily is crucial. I hit more beast right now than I am hitting Redgaurs. I do need the food, but as you guys can see, I'm getting 128,000 food right here. I'm getting the guard badges. That increases stats. I'm getting guard experience, stats, skill books. As you know, it's more stats. These scholar scrolls, we're getting those. We're stocking up on these chests. Just all the stuff that you're getting right here out of the beast, it's all stats. I go in here every single day. Obviously, I collect the resources. I haven't done that yet. I ignore these blue attack and defense buffs. I grab these guys once a week, because once you get them, there's like a 7-day reset, or once a day, every 7 days it resets. You can stack up these accolades. Once you buy them, they don't activate, and you just activate them as any normal accolade. You go up here, you hit them. They're down here in the packages, and they're all damage stats. So once we get into UAC, KVK, Blood War, those are really good to have and to use. Mostly Blood War, because that is actual stats it goes off of. UAC, as everybody knows, the stats fluctuate. Last UAC I miraculously had 3,700 on stats, which that'd be cool, but not there yet. Oh. So once you get those, I am and have been buying these savage attack and the solid defenses, because that's 25%. That's a good one to have. And I grab the anti-scouts because for UAC purposes. To increase your stats, a huge slew of things can go into it here. I never buy the gemstone essence or steel. I don't buy food in here, at least not yet. I'm going to start because, as you guys know, I suck at food. You can get these master curiosities in here. You only get, 2 of them at a time. It takes forever to build them up to get what you need to actually make a curiosity piece out of them, but it's better than paying for them. If you need the essence, it's in there too. Lord experience, I grab those when I can. I get these Lord talent point resets because those cost 1,000 gold to just do. And as you guys can see, I reset my stats all the time. I personally grab the silver just because I stock up on the resources and badges. But badges, because once you hit C30, everything up cost the badges. definitely stock up on airship experience, your guardian and assault components, and when you can, get some of the VIP points, because getting up here to VIP 10, you get troop health, troop attack, defense. You can scroll through and just read everything you get. Once you get up here, it makes things a whole lot nicer, and you get to do this cool feature that you can set up 2 things of equipment and swap back and forth. It makes healing and attacking, hitting or training troops, sending out gathering, whatever combination you're doing, makes things way easier. In here, to increase your stats on a weekly setup, I gather the intensity gears first, just because it takes so many gears to build up to get to a 5 gear, and then you have 6th gear after that, then there's 7th, and then I also get the Frostfighter coat of armors every 2 days. Again, it takes forever to build up enough to actually get the piece in the coat of armors to do them, but it's better than paying for it again. And then, I just grab the other little stuff in here. Troop training. I don't ever buy these artisan materials or any of the stuff for the curiosities, just because I have a farm account. I can set up in my good exchange what I need, which while we're in here, set up your good exchanges for what you do need, because when some of us do have the spare stuff, we send it out. As you can see, a lot of people are using it. Some people have empties, which no one can send to you at that time. And a big thing to have in here is your guards. I would put in, the lower guards that you need, because once you max out your lower guards, you quit getting them in your recruitment hall. I'm still working on a few things with some of the blue guards, and ever since they did the update, part of what you need to do to stop getting the fragments is not only does it seem that you have to fully max out the stars, but it seems you have to max out the level as well. But once you get there, I've already maxed out a few of these guys today, and I can almost max him out. A lot of people say you should be focusing on... Man, I'm clicking the wrong buttons. You should be focusing on your main guards. And I'm going to kind of explain how to alter your guards to benefit your stats on a weekly. I keep my normal attack guys in here periodically. Right now, I'm actually changing things up. Change your main guards to what you do need as far as benefits on building. So right now, I am focusing on troop training, so training capacity, and also traps. So we're going to use her. I'm going to change the rest of my guard stat, stuff that I need. Even if you need your purple guards or want your purple guards, want to increase your stats on that level, you're going to increase your stats more if you go through and max out all of your greens, all of your blues, because it in turn is helping your growth. And as you guys saw a little bit earlier, when I hit this, I'm not getting a bunch of guards that are low tiers. I'm getting a lot of experience that I can use for my bigger guards, and I can max out the last little bits I have in the blues a lot quicker, which is a longer way to increase your stats, but you are increasing them in a better, more effective way. And once you get your guards more maxed out and you send them to do stuff, you're going to get better results out of them. It's picking your guards to send. Hobbs has increased food. He's almost maxed out, plus 37%. And then with her, another 23%. I'm going to be gathering that extremely quickly. And then now that I have that and I can gather more resources quickly, I can build my stuff quicker. That's in turn just building up your account, which is self-growth, which is in turn going to lead to your stats. Participate in events. That is a huge one. So when the wolf comes through, hit that one. You get a bunch of experience. Again, go to the rogersraiders.com thing and check out the Spine Breaker and the Wolf Breaker. Those are both huge and do change things. You do max out on the experience that you can get, but you can still get quite a lot. I think it's 660 experience per go, 660 packs of it. New World is kind of hit or miss. It is nice to get, these rewards. You're getting, troop training and what is this one? The research speed ups. You're getting all those gears. You're getting a bunch of essence. Again, I don't really focus on the essence stuff just because I have farms and I can give myself that whenever I need to. That is a good one to do. I think it's like 100 gold to register for it. I haven't done it in a bit because the days that it does it on doesn't usually line up for me. Night Siege. Ooh, if we get this on a good schedule, there are very good rewards in here. These night scrolls. When you stack these up, you get into these guard weapons. Right now I can do one of these wildfires. I'm not going to because, as you guys know, I wait for events where if I upgrade my stuff or you increase your whatevers, you get stuff that's going to increase your stats. I don't really go for the resources too much. But you guys can get these guys out of there, which takes a while to build up enough to get in there or cost a lot. Doing your dailies, that's huge. You get all the way up to here. In total, between the 7th and the 6th one, you get enough to do the master recruit once. You get 2 of these gallery coins, which in turn you can use for whatever you need. Whether you're going for steel, because you can get, as you guys can see, I've already gotten a lot out of here. I still have a lot I can still get out of there. That's a lot of steel. And you can even get Buccaneer stuff out of this. Same with all the other categories. You can get whatever you need out of it. And then while we're still back in here, which one am I looking for? Getting your Redguard keys. Once you get up here to these bigger levels, I'm going to show you guys this. Hope you're sitting down. This is with the 50% buff. Normally it costs 1,000 of these badges, an upgrade. It costs 500, 50% off. We're in 50% off, so 184.5 million times 2. That's also 22.2 million silver it would be for my next upgrade. That's stuff that you need to build up for. You get those Redguard keys, go in here to your chest. You build up these level 4s. You get these chests from hitting the Redguards a lot. You get more and more of these. I just got 7 badges out of just 1. We're gonna open 38 of them. I just got a bunch of food packs, a bunch of badges, a bunch of speed ups. At the end of the week, if I do that on a daily basis, you're not gonna be able to get that much on a daily basis, but you can build up enough to open quite a few chests at the end of the week, get the stuff to increase your stats. You open your Redguard chest, stuff to increase your stats. I didn't know they started giving away Buccaneer ingots in those. That's huge. So, level 6 Redguard chest. Be opening those apparently a lot. While we're talking about events still, we already covered Night Siege, Blood War. You know, if we're doing times that don't work, this time we did 14 UTC. You know, and also if you're not in my alliance, if you're watching this, talk to the leader of the alliance, let them know when does work for you, or you know, try and be there, because once we can send out these chests, you know, you're getting, you know, 5,000 gold, you're getting good rewards out of these for participating. We send the chest out depending on what you did in the event, how you scored, and you know, that's good rewards on its own. Your individual rewards, this is just one event. KVK is also a huge event. People keep saying it's overrated. I just think our kingdom itself is underrating it. If you go in there and you look at it, you do have to lose a lot of troops or sit in a tower a while to get good rewards. So if you're sitting in a tower, you can get up to the 3rd tier of rewards, which, you know, that's still good stuff. If you lose troops or defend the towers in a hit, you get more points. A lot of people suicide their troops off of it because it does take forever to rebuild your troops, but you know, look at the rewards you're getting. That's a lot of stuff. That's gold. You know, all kinds of good stuff in there. That's every other week. If you do this event, you know, yeah, it does damage you. You can start off your week, you know, healing from that, building up stuff, and at the end of the week, you can incorporate that to increasing your stats. UAC is a huge one to me. I scroll right past it. I did. It's not gonna let me open that one. All right, this one, the Kingdom Gold event. When this one comes up, this is an every other week event, and if you hit all 3 tiers in it, you do get good rewards. You get light scrolls, you get stuff to increase your stats. You incorporate that also into it, do that event, build everything up. Weekend comes for UAC, you can upgrade your stuff. Or if you're not waiting for the ticket events like I do, and if you're in another kingdom as well, I do believe events are on different schedules in other kingdoms. I save all my stuff to upgrade or build during the ticket events to maximize stats. You can use them also in here. You know, use your stamina, hit more beast, rank high in it, get more rewards. Troop training. I don't know why I keep clicking on that same button. There's a reason also that we do in the Heroes of War, or the Hall of Heroes. How come we always set your glory banners? The other rewards that it gives you, it doesn't give you a lot, and the game also gives you a lot of that. If you need glory banners in the game, you either have to get them out of the spirit mines, exchanging out that stuff for glory banners, which you don't even get a lot, but you can better use that spirit mine stuff for the other things that we covered or whatever you need that's in there. And it takes quite a lot of banners to upgrade, and as you can see, each of these buildings does have different stuff in it. Damage received. I normally start with all the buildings that incorporate damage, so I'm going to be maxing out, you know, the embassy stuff, because this does have cavalry damage in it, and I'm at a high enough level that it's giving me troop health and cavalry health and attack 2. I'm going to do all of these buildings on the left over here before I do the individuals, just because it does increase their specific stats, but again, damage is the better stat to have. Alright, so with all that being said, also, honor events, a huge one. The Kingdom Arms Race used to be a huge event for increasing your stats, but they're only giving out the medals at the moment, which the medal is nice. Well, they're also giving out the gears, and then when you get the higher stuff, you can get some good rewards out of it, like the attack 50% and defense 50%. But it did used to be better. You could get more guard stuff out of it, more recruitment banners. There was higher gears in it instead of more medals. I think they kind of messed that event up a little bit. And I think that's really it that I can say on getting your stats increasing on a weekly basis. If you incorporate all the events that are in here and all the events that they throw at you at a time, because even while you have, during the week, we're going to have the Kingdom Raid event happening. While that's happening, we're also probably going to have another event drop tomorrow because the Spring Festival event is stopping. So obviously they need to keep making money, so they're going to drop another event. And then we're also going to be preparing for the other events coming up. But events just ended, so we have stuff. If you keep building up the stuff like this event's going to give you, at the end you're going to have the materials to build master equipment. I've gotten to I'm at the point where I've gotten all of these Buccaneer ingots for free. I've gotten enough to make a few masterpieces for free. I won a few in the honor event, but a few of them I got enough to just get and make. Same with Sun King. Hitting the beast and then opening those chests as you guys saw. We're getting enough ingots to be able to make these big 3. Sun King is 10-fold better than anything under it, and can also be incorporated into any of the top 3 due to the fact that it is a part of the Royal Academy of Warfare buff. So getting up here into this higher gear is important. Alright guys, if you have any other questions or anything like that, add me on the game or shoot me a message.